Please remain standing for the national anthem. Everybody, please be seated. Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome everybody to the 2023 Union Fire Department Award Ceremony. I'd like to thank everybody in attendance today. I'd like to thank our elected officials, Mayor Figueredo, Fire Commissioner Cadavis, Committeeman Florio and Bowser, Committeewoman Delsfort, Township Administrator Travisano, Assistant Administrator Reyes, Ms. Birch, Deputy Chief Breslow, and Father Chuck. I'd like to thank you guys for your support and everything you do to help make this department one of the best in the states. I'd also like to thank the members of this department, especially the family members, for the support you've given to the department. Now, these awards go back to about 2020, before the pandemic. Due to the pandemic, we were unable to have an award ceremony. These awards are from 2020, 2021, 22, and some of 2023. We normally have the awards during the retirement dinner, but we thought the members should be recognized for their valor on a separate day. These awards honor our members who have truly embodied our department's core values of caring, commitment, courage, integrity, and teamwork in serving this community. I'd like to call up our Fire Commissioner, Suzette Cadavis.
Sorry, I'm not as tall as he is. Okay. All right, I'm just going to do this. That's probably better. Technical help here. Thank you, gentlemen. And with age, I've also have lost my vision, so now I need glasses. So not only am I short, I'm blind too. But anyway, well, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here today. As I stand before you today to express my utmost respect and admiration for each and every one of you who have chosen to walk the path of a firefighter. By taking up this noble profession, you have assumed a position of great responsibility as the custodians of an esteemed tradition. Your kindness, compassion, and unwavering strength make you the beating heart of our community, always ready to step forward when help is needed. Today, I speak on behalf of the Township Committee as we stand with immense pride in all the outstanding track record of our fire department. Your relentless efforts in promoting safety and minimizing risks have not gone unnoticed. Time and time again, you have gone above and beyond the call of duty, demonstrating an unwavering commitment to protect our community and its residents. Your selfless dedication to ensuring the well-being of others sets a remarkable example for all of us. It's with deep gratitude and admiration that we gather here today to pay tribute to your unwavering sense of duty, honor, leadership, and self-sacrifice. Each day, you have immense challenges, risking your lives to safeguard the lives and property of our fellow citizens. The sacrifices you make, both unseen and seen, do not go unnoticed. We also recognize and appreciate the sacrifices made by your families, who support you with unwavering love and understanding. And I think you guys deserve recognition and a round of applause. Please give me a round of applause. I've actually gotten to know some of you very well and some of your families, and I give you guys the utmost respect and appreciation because I know it's not easy day in and day out when your loved one goes to work and you're always worried about if he's going to come home. So I have the utmost respect, and thank you for sharing your significant other, whether it's a son, husband, or brother, or friend, to our township and letting them serve our community. So today, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks and appreciation to each and every firefighter, captain, lieutenant, and Chief Riccardi, who stands here today, representing the very best who we are as a township. In closing, as we gather here, let us remember the sacredness of the task you undertake each day. Let us acknowledge the risks you will willing facing, knowing the safety and well-being of others are in your hands. As you carry your duties, know that you are not alone. We stand beside you, supporting and cheering you on. May God bless each and every one of you and protect you and your families from harm. Thank you for your unwavering dedication, selflessness, and commitment to serving our community. Your noble profession is a shining example of courage and humanity. We are forever grateful. May you shine brightly as our township guardians, upholding the noblest of traditions. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call upon our mayor, Mayor Figueroa.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. No, the applause should really be for all of you here today, especially the families. So great to see all of you here today. See so many familiar faces. Good afternoon. After a 3-year hiatus, as you see up on that graphic, I'm glad we can host these awards today. It's important for us to recognize our firefighters' dedication and exceptional work, and all the ways they go above and beyond in their service to our community. Whether it be through heroic acts of bravery, teamwork, or distinguished conduct, your public service and sacrifice has made a difference in our community. You put your lives on the line every day to protect us. You are the true heroes of our community, and we owe you a debt of gratitude that can never be repaid. Thank you for all that you do, and congratulations on these well-deserved awards. Your bravery and valor are truly exceptional, and we are all safer because of each and every one of your dedication to our community. Congratulations again on these well-deserved awards, and may you continue to serve our community with honor and distinction for many years to come. Thank you very much.
I'd also like to recognize our past chiefs. Chief Scanio, Chief Fretz, thank you for attending. Now I'd like to call up Father Chuck.
I'm always very honored and privileged to be able to pray with my guys. You're my guys. You're in my prayers every single day. I'm here only because of you guys. 8 years ago, I woke up in the morning and I wasn't feeling quite right. And then all of a sudden, I started having rather difficult pains in my chest, and I knew I was in trouble. And I called 911, and I'd love to find out who the guys were who were there that day. Sometimes your mind blocks things. Who came, got to the rectory, they gave me the shot that I needed, they got me to the hospital, and the only reason I'm alive today because I had the Widowmaker. The only reason I'm alive today is because of them. So you're my heroes every single day. So here we are. Let's ask God's blessing on them, on the men who are going to be receiving their awards. They certainly deserve it. They are heroes. They go into the definition of a hero is somebody who does something difficult even though they don't think they can. And that's what they do. So today, we honor them, and they deserve the honor. God bless them all.
Sorry, I'd also like to recognize Mr. Florio. Sorry. All right, first I'm going to call up Battalion 1. He's going to read off the first few awards.
Good afternoon. The first award goes to Firefighter Amato, and at the time, Firefighter Scanlon, who's now a captain. It occurred on September 3rd, 2020. Rescue 1, which they were assigned to, was our ambulance, responded to the intersection of Washington Avenue and Galloping Hill Road for an unresponsive person in the backseat of a vehicle. Firefighter Amato and Firefighter Scanlon arrived on scene and removed the person from the backseat of the vehicle. They transferred him to the ambulance, and once in the ambulance, they began ventilations. The patient then went into cardiac arrest. They immediately started CPR and applied a Lucas device and an AED. They were able to regain a pulse, and the patient was in stable condition during transport. While transferring the patient to the hospital, or at the hospital, the patient went back into cardiac arrest. Rescue 1 crew, Firefighter Amato and Scanlon, again started CPR until hospital personnel took over. The patient, upon receiving help from hospital staff, was in stable condition prior to Rescue 1 departing the hospital. The crew overcame adverse conditions as a team without the assistance of another company and ALS, and they hold up the department's mission. It is due to these actions that the award for the following members is a unit award. Congratulations. Are we doing pictures? Are we doing pictures?
Afterwards, I guess.
Might as well. Let's do it here. Coming in. Congratulations.
So they could stand
Okay.
behind here before you-
All right. Our second award this afternoon, again, goes to Firefighter Amato. I'm sorry. Firefighter Vincent Amato. Firefighter Chua, Firefighter Rodriguez, who's now Captain Rodriguez, Firefighter Flannery, and Firefighter Norris. If you guys can make your way up to the podium. Our second award took place February 4th, 2021, when Rescue 3 and Squad 41 responded to 2780 Morris Avenue, which is midwifery art, for a report of a child delivery. Upon their arrival, fire department personnel found a female in the process of delivering. Fire department personnel delivered a healthy baby boy. At the facility, there was no childbirth trained personnel staff due to the midwife being stuck in traffic. These 4 members operated without supervision of a fire officer on this call. The patient was transported to an area hospital for additional care. Rescue 3, Squad 41 overcame adverse conditions as a team to hold up the department's mission. For this reason, the members are awarded the EMS Group Award. Congratulations. Pictures, and then we'll do it. All right, do pictures. Talk to Richie. For our third award this afternoon, it goes to Captain DePisa, Firefighter Zinkowitz, Firefighter Tevnin, Firefighter Matei, and Firefighter DeFabrizio. Please make your way up to the podium. What? Yeah, he said me. Our third award occurred on August 18th, 2021. Members were assigned to Engine 3 and Rescue 1 and responded to 409 Huntington Road for a report of an unresponsive patient. Upon arrival, members found family members performing CPR on an unresponsive patient. Fire department members assumed care and took over CPR, applied a Lucas device, and an AED. The patient received 2 shocks by fire department personnel, causing the patient to regain pulses. Upon arrival at the hospital, the patient was in stable condition and received further treatment. Engine 3 and Rescue 1 overcame adverse conditions as a team to uphold the department's mission. Due to these actions, we award them the EMS Group Award. Congratulations.
Stand by for medical aid, rescue, and engine 3. Central to rescue and engine 3, 409 Huntington Road, 40-year-old male, unresponsive, agonal breathing.
Rest received. Engine 3. Rescue responding.
Now received.
Engine 3 responding. 409 Huntington Road, building EMS.
Received. Units responding to Huntington display advised for starting telephonic CPR.
Rescue on scene. Engine 3 is at scene. Will be Huntington command.
All right, the next set of awards, I call up Battalion Chief number 2.
Okay, these next couple awards, they're all for September 1st, 2021, and they occurred during Hurricane Ida. As I call your names, if you could just come up to the stage. All right, this next award is for Lieutenant Roman and Firefighter Holmes. On September 1st, 2021, New Jersey was hit with Tropical Storm Ida. The storm caused major flooding in the Township of Union. The Department's Special Operations Swift Water Team was called to assist. Boat 1, manned by Lieutenant Roman and firefighter Holmes, responded. They were called to assist Engine 3 by Morris Ave and Lehigh Ave. There was multiple occupied vehicles stuck in the floodwaters. The water was up to some vehicles' windows with a current fast enough that the occupants could not self-rescue. Members entered the water in swift water gear and made it to the victims. They were able to rescue 7 victims from the water and check the remaining vehicles, ensuring no victims were left behind. The following members performed many other rescues like this throughout the town. At Stuyvesant and Oakland Ave, they rescued a family of 5, then responded to Woolley Ave for a victim sitting in the rear seat of their vehicle with his head just above water. They removed that victim to safety as well. Another victim was on Jeanette Ave, and they were rescued in the same order. They then responded to Springfield Ave for a victim on the roof of their vehicle. They performed another swift water rescue. Boat 1 then met up with Boat 2 at Home Depot to assist them with the evacuation of the store. These members operated in a capacity that exceeded normal job expectations in order to complete a mission against unconventional odds. For these actions, the following members are awarded a commendation medal.
Deputies of Oak, coming to Franklin. 640, Stein, Oakland. 375 Central. Go ahead. 375 to Central. Can you check with the PD unit on the north side of Stuyvesant Avenue in Oakland? See if he has any victims over there? 375 as soon as you can. We need you on Franklin. Chief, I got multiple victims over here stuck in vehicles. Fast moving water. I'll be there forthwith.
This next award goes to firefighter Fernandez and firefighter Hokinson. On September 1st, 2021, New Jersey was hit with Tropical Storm Ida. The storm caused major flooding in the Township of Union. The Department's Special Operations Swift Water Team was called to assist. Boat 2, with firefighter Fernandez and firefighter Hokinson, were called to the area of Franklin Street. Franklin Street had 5 to 6 feet of fast-moving water. Boat 2 went house to house, clearing the houses and removing all victims. They then were called into the area of Springfield Ave by the Home Depot. Command was getting reports that they had upwards of 7 dozen people trapped in and around the store. This was not including the people trapped in Planet Fitness or the vehicles that were stuck on the roadway. Boat 2 began rescuing victims. When they finally made it to the store, they found the victims standing on elevated shelves and equipment. They maneuvered their boat around debris and stock to remove the victims and bring them to DPW's high water trucks. This process went on for several hours. In total, 85 people were removed to safety. After clearing the scene, the Home Depot manager advised the fire department that they still had 2 missing members. Boat 2 was relaunched and did a sweep of the area. Under the cover of darkness, Boat 2 found the 2 missing victims standing on a dumpster in the rear of the structure. They did not have their cell phones and had no means of communicating their position that night. If not for their rescue, the situation could have ended very differently. The following members exhibited personal courage in an effort to rescue or protect another under hazardous conditions. It is for this reason the following members are awarded a Meritorious Service Medal.
That's what the deputy wanted, fire ground one. Can you meet up with the, or do you know where the manager of Home Depot is?
I don't Last I know, they're all headed towards Target, Best Buys, or Whole Foods. I don't know if they were open. Once we left the area, nobody was left.
All right, he's reporting he's got 2 employees that are missing.
He thinks they're still in the store?
All right, the manager doesn't know for sure, but he's asking if we can look behind Home Depot for him.
This next award goes to Deputy Chief Riccardi, Lieutenant Manzo, firefighters Louisa, Policastro, Javier, Giambuso, and Velosa Lima. Okay, as well, this is for Hurricane Ida. Deputy Chief 1, Engine 2, Ladder 2, first responded to the area of Franklin Street for occupants trapped in their residence due to rapid rising water. They assisted with the removal of victims from Franklin Street and set up an area of safe refuge at the Milburn Mall. They then responded to Cross Street for report of a structure fire, which turned out to be an electrical condition from the storm surge. Once they mitigated that situation, they were sent to the area of the Home Depot on Springfield Ave for multiple people trapped by the rising floodwaters. All these members assisted with the Swift Water Team and the DPW high water truck with the removal of 85 victims. They worked for several hours until all victims were removed to safety. These members overcame adverse conditions as a team to uphold the department's mission. It is for this reason the following members are awarded a group award.
County, the union on your channel, just be advised for that Home Depot call, there's 30-plus people stuck in the store, unable to get out. About roughly 10 feet of water at this time.
All right, we got it. Battalion, did you get that? 25 Martha.
All right, 6-1, Deputy 1. Go ahead, Chief. All right, you're going to have to find a spot where you can set up a command post for this Home Depot job and coordinate with the DPW trucks and our boats, and we got to get some people into the store to talk to those people at a minimum.
Okay, this next award is in conjunction with that last one. This award is for DPW employees Kelly, Nasta, Peter Paul, Wynn, and Netchert. While FD units were operating at the Home Depot on Springfield Ave, Command reached out to DPW supervisor and requested they respond with their high water equipment. They responded with their 5-ton and heavy-duty front-end loader. FD and DPW established a coordinated effort to remove the victims from the area. DPW brought victims from fire department boats through the floodwaters to the area of refuge. DPW worked alongside of fire personnel for hours to rescue those 85 victims. Without the help of DPW, our job would have taken a lot longer with a possible different outcome. The Union Fire Department would like to thank DPW for the assistance. DPW members will receive our Department Citation Award for their recognition of their outstanding service and assistance to the Union Fire Department in carrying out our mission. Thank you. This next award is for Captain Vital, firefighters Holroyd, Sanford, Scanlon, Rule, and Sullivan. Okay, this is also
during Hurricane Ida. Engine 3 and Truck 3 responded to Vauxhall Road and Biscayne Boulevard for a report of people trapped in their vehicles. Upon arrival, units found several cars stuck in about 4 feet of water. Units donned their swift water gear and made their way into the water, rescuing 6 people from the rising flood. They then responded to the area of 867 Salem Road for people stuck in their vehicles. They rescued 4 people at that location. They then assisted with Boat 1 in the removal of victims in the area of Morris Ave. From there, they responded to Rawway Ave and Willard Place, removing a total of 8 more people from the rising waters. Units responded to other hazardous conditions throughout the night. The ones we're reading are just the most prominent ones, but Hurricane Ida was very taxing, and our department responded to countless incidents throughout that night. Engine 3 and Truck 3 overcame adverse conditions as a team to uphold the department's mission. For this reason, the following members will receive a group award.
3B dispatch. We have multiple vehicles trapped in the water. We're going to need a boat as soon as you can. All right, 628. Start making your way down to engine 3B. Drop 3, we're stage behind engine 3. We're going to help them out. Lieutenant Roman to Vital. What's your location? The Morris area eastbound. In front of Emiliani's.
All right, Battalion 3 is going to hand out the next awards.
Okay, the next award is for firefighter Michael Pierce. Come on up. On June 20th, 2021, Engine 3 and Rescue 3 responded to 1221 Biscayne Boulevard for an unresponsive 1-year-old. Upon arrival, a UPD officer was found holding a limp, blue-and-color baby that was not breathing. The patient was immediately carried out to the rescue, where firefighter Pierce began to ventilate the patient. The patient had a pulse, and the respiratory rate began to increase. During assessment, the baby opened its eyes and began to cry. The patient was given back to the mother to hold, but then the patient became unresponsive and the respiratory rate dropped. Pierce then began to ventilate the patient again. During his assessment, he noticed that the baby had pinpoint pupils and was starting having symptoms of an overdose. Pierce advised the medics of his suspicion of the overdose. The patient was transported to the North Israel Hospital, where the patient was determined to have overdosed. Firefighter Pierce noticed the signs and symptoms of the overdose and notified the proper authority, which saved the child's life. Firefighter Pierce's critical judgment and actions in performing the life-suscitating efforts awards him the Leslie Hendricks EMS Medal Distinction. Congratulations.
Rescue 3 and Engine 3 stand by for signal 6. 1221 Biscayne Boulevard. Rescue 3 and Engine 3, you respond to 1221 Biscayne Boulevard for medical aid. A 1-year-old unconscious and unresponding.
Okay, the next award is for Deputy Chief Riccardi, Firefighter George Glander, and Firefighter James Hannon. Come on up. Squad 41 responded to 1945 U.S. Highway 22, the Artemis OBGYN, for a report of a newborn baby not breathing. Squad 41 arrived on scene in under a minute and found the facility staff was performing rescue breaths, but stated they were having difficulty adequately performing the breaths. Squad 41 took over rescue breaths and was able to provide adequate breaths to the baby. Squad 41 also dried the baby and wrapped her in a blanket to begin warming her after birth. Squad 41 continued adequate rescue breaths until the baby started to breathe on its own, and its color began to improve. The baby was transported to Overlook Hospital and later that day was breathing on her own and doing well. Without Squad 41's quick response time with adequate rescue breaths, the baby's outcome may not have been as favorable. For these actions, the following members are awarded the Leslie Hendricks EMS Medal of Distinction. Congratulations.
Stand by for Signal 6 and next available. 1945, 22 westbound, the birth center of New Jersey. Signal 6 for Squad 4 and next available ambulance. You're responding to the birth center of New Jersey, 1945, 22 westbound for a newborn baby that's not breathing. CPR in progress. Cross street is Rosemont Avenue. Your timeout 8:42.
Okay, next award is for Lieutenant Ray, Firefighter Norris, Firefighter Scarillo, and Firefighter Amato. Come on up. On November 14th, 2022, 204 responded to 33 Maple Avenue for a house fire with an occupant unable to self-extricate. En route, Ladder 2 was given the assignment of search and removal of the victim. On arrival, heavy smoke of fire was engulfing the entire rear of the structure. Upon entering the structure, Ladder 2 were met by 2 UPD officers attempting to remove the occupant, but were unable to due to the heavy smoke condition and the occupant's size. Lieutenant Ray sized up the situation and called for more help due to the patient being well over 400 pounds. No additional help was available at the time. As the smoke condition began to increase and the fire extended into the room, Ladder 2 dragged the victim from the rear room towards the front door. They were met with a narrow hallway and clutter, which made the rescue very challenging. Ladder 2 was able to remove the patient where it was transported by EMS to the hospital. These members exhibited personal courage in an effort to rescue another under hazardous condition, and these members are awarded the Meritorious Service Medal. Congratulations.
All houses stand by for a signal 11, 33 Maple Avenue. Transmitting a signal 11 for all houses, 33 Maple Avenue with the cross of Cross Street for the back of the house is on fire. Timeout 1608.
Who's on scene? Two-story wood frame. We're portfolio fire. He has a hydrant directly across the street. We're operating fire around one.
Received. Central to Battalion 4. Be advised we have PD on scene attempting to get the mail from the first floor.
All right, received. If they haven't made contact, we can get out. Ladder 2 is going to take care of getting everything out. Also, Central Site 201 for a cover sign, please.
All right, the last few awards are going to be presented by the deputy.
Good afternoon. This award is for Firefighter McGee and Firefighter Jimenez. On November 11th, 2022, what? Ribeiro. Well, you labeled them wrong. 12 is after 11, you know. All right, Sean, I'll call you up in a little bit. This is where Firefighter Ribeiro, on April 5th, 2023, at 1600 hours, off-duty, Firefighter Ribeiro was driving down Vauxhall Road by Burnett Avenue and witnessed a head-on motor vehicle accident. Without hesitation, Firefighter Ribeiro pulled over, notified 911, and approached the scene to render aid. One of the vehicle's engines compartment started to catch fire. He notified the driver to step away from the vehicle and found the second driver to be a paraplegic. He was able to carry the victim out of the car 20 yards away into a safe area. At this time, the car was on fire, but Firefighter Ribeiro went back to the burning vehicle to grab some of the patient's personal belongings. He also stayed on scene until fire department personnel arrived. Because of his actions, Firefighter Ribeiro is awarded the Distinguished Conduct Ribbon for his credible act, which is commendable in nature, where the member has shown excellence in the performance of his duty. Congratulations.
All houses stand by for signal 11, tuxedo place. Transmitting a signal 11 for all houses, 32 tuck.
Cody. Missed. Go to the next one. I'll do him again. The next award now is for firefighters Jimenez and Sean McGee. On November 11th, 2022, Tour 3 responded to a report of a house fire at 27 Tuxedo Place. Upon arrival, fire was found on Division 1 of a two-story private dwelling with extension up to Division 2. Squad 41 was assigned search and rescue. Through heavy smoke and zero visibility, Squad 41 located a victim behind a locked inward swinging door. Squad 41 removed the door from the hinges in order to gain access to the victim. Squad 41 then removed the victim up the flight of stairs in zero visibility outside to the waiting EMS unit. These members exhibited personal courage in an effort to rescue another under hazardous conditions. For these actions, the members are awarded the Meritorious Service Medal. Congratulations.
Transmitting a signal 11 for all houses, 32 Tuxedo Place across of Girard Ave for an active house fire.
Our last award for the evening goes to Captain Dehart and firefighter Mendoza Riles. On March 29th, 2023, Tour 3 was dispatched to 601 Chestnut Street on a report of an apartment fire. Upon arrival, fire was showing from the second floor of multiple windows. Engine 1 stretched a hose line to the second floor apartment door. The door was locked, and they were required to force entry. They encountered high heat, heavy smoke, and fire coming from the living room. As they advanced into the fire room, they found the victim in the kitchen. The members removed the victim to a hallway area where other fire department units assisted in the removal of the victim down steep, narrow stairs. Both members acted under life-threatening conditions to courageously save a life. For these efforts, we award Captain Dehart and firefighter Mendoza Riles the Captain Dominic Retorto Medal of Valor. Congratulations.
Stand by for a signal 11 for 601 Chestnut Street. Signal 11 for 601 Chestnut Street. We get a report of smoke from the second floor in the rear.
601 Central. On the scene, smoke showing, Division 2. Investigating further establishing. Chestnut Command got a corner of a hydrant right in front of the building. All units fire ground 1. I got fire showing, confirmed 11. Give me a cover, Simon. Into 100.
All right. I'd like to congratulate all members who received awards today. Next up, Chief Riccardi.
Thank everybody for attending today. I'd like to echo some of the comments earlier. Without the support of the family members, these gentlemen and ladies can't do their job properly. So I thank you for sharing your loved one with us. You heard a couple of accounts today of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. This goes on every day at the Union Fire Department. So today was just a glimpse of what these ladies and gentlemen do every day, and I'd like to congratulate them one more time. Again, thank everybody for coming today, and I'd like to close it out with Father Chuck.
I've been very proudly the chaplain of the fire department for the last 28 years. I go back to Chief Frets. And it's been a great pleasure, an honor, and a privilege to take care of them all. In my prayers, constant prayers, whenever I hear the siren going on from my house, and for the rectory while I was still living in the rectory, from my house on K Avenue too, I always said a prayer that I say every night before I go to bed. One of the last things I say is this prayer, and I hope that we can make it our prayer. Dear God, take care of our guys. Let no harm come to them. Give them the knowledge to do what they need to do for people who are in dire straits. And then after the pandemic, I added this: preserve them and the people that they love from the pandemic. If any of them get sick, make them better faster with no problems afterwards. And then I added at the bottom, and that goes for the police too. So that's my prayer today. I hope it's a prayer that you would agree with. And we thank God for them. Aren't they wonderful? Look at them. Look at them. But you can't do a good job unless you've had good leaders. Look at them. God bless you, my firemen. God bless all of you who love them and support them.
Thank you, everybody, for attending. This concludes the ceremony.